consumes the heart of the people who stay and die. We find shelter in ourselves when we're far from. And I say, time now.
Welcome, everybody, to the Box Day Boys podcast. I am your host, Steven Zamora, at Zamora_NBA on Twitter. I am joined, as always, by Jake, your boy, at King Sanchez 70 on Twitter, and Oso at Osman_BSB on Twitter. And we are the Box Day Boys. Welcome back. If you're a fan of the show, and if this is the first episode you're listening to, welcome. Thank you so much for considering us. While you're at it, consider following us on Twitter and Instagram and TikTok and all the, the typical stuff. How you guys doing today?
I'm doing good, man. I'm feeling fucking filthy, homie. I'm out here living it.
That's good, man.
Dog, out here fucking feeling good.
I washed my fucking dog. That food turned into a little dust bunny. So I had to run his little ass through some hot water. You know what I mean? I got a good smelling puppy, so it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How's the weather out there?
You haven't spoke about the puppy on here yet, have you?
No. So I got a new puppy.
Yeah.
His name is Jax. He's a Rottweiler, and he's dope. He's about, I think, 12 weeks now. I think maybe 11 weeks. I don't know.
He's the newest Box Day boy.
Yeah, he's cool. He's a cool little dog. He's fucking wild, untamable spirit.
Yeah. So I wanted to ask you guys a question. What do you think is like the music you listen to the most now? Is it still, because we've grown up, we've always been kind of hip hop heads, but that, we're older now. I know, like Os, I know for a fact, like I've listened to a lot of the music you play, and like a lot of it isn't hip hop, just straight hip hop anymore. Jake, I know you've been listening. You said you've been listening to a lot of 50 Cent and stuff lately, but like, what is something that you guys kind of been? I don't, maybe like, if you could describe your taste in music now, I guess is how would you guys describe it?
I listen to just like hip hop and pop and kind of stuff like that, but I listen to anything really.
I think so too, but like what's crazy is I've actually been finding myself. I'm trying to listen to all the like greatest music of each. Like I guess I'm not going through it, whatever. But like I was listening to like Leonard Skinner and shit last week, and I was like trying to listen to this AC/DC and stuff like that. And then like this week, what I've been doing, I actually created a boom bap playlist with a lot of like old fucking like KRS-One and fucking even some old Common, a lot of Wu-Tang shit, like old Big Pun, Big L. I don't know. I'm just like lately I find myself listening to all this like the old school shit, like the originators of all these different types of genres, and it's sick. Like like there is like art that like that old school music like that shit is like that's when it was an art form. You know what I mean? It wasn't just for money or popularity or whatever. But
Yeah,
that's what I've been listening to lately.
Okay,
that shit's sick. Yeah.
Like that's a good idea, because like I kind of been feeling like I've always been very big into music, but lately I just feel like it's boring. It feels like so that is a good idea. Maybe I should just go back and like try to discover some more like you said, some of the greats and stuff like that. Of like, there's a reason that people like love these people. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe like, look at the Beatles, right? Go through and just like listen to an album front to back, just to see like is this something that connects to me or something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, like Leonard Skinner, like Freebird, that song has what a lot of people consider to be like the greatest guitar solo of all time. Like that shit goes for like 3 minutes, but that shit is sick. And like you could just tell, like back then, music was like meant a lot to the people making it. Like nowadays, I do feel like a lot of people are able to get rich off of music, and they're not committed to it. They're not Um, like I think personalities sell more now than the actual music itself. You know what I mean? And
Hmm.
back then, the music is what sold the person. You know what I mean? It wasn't the other way around. So,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
kind
know.
of
Like
feel
people are
I feel like
talented, man.
it's almost like not soulless, because I don't want to say like somebody's art these days is like soulless, like it doesn't have any soul to it, but it doesn't have like personality. It's kind of
Yeah,
all feels like it's the same almost. Like
I know
it's
what you
I
mean.
can see how like the genres are blending and like that's cool and everything, but like now there's not genres, so like there's not a specific sound that you're going for or something. Kind of everywhere you look, it's kind of becoming the same thing, you know?
It becomes formless. Huh? Like it be like
Yeah,
everything, like you said, everything just kind of feels like it's all in the same pot and it all tastes the same. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And
exactly. It's like a big
'cause
jambalaya of
I
music.
agree. I mean, there's times when I do fuck with, like, I kind of fuck with everything still. Like, I'm adding shit from like new people, but also, like I know what you mean. Cause like there's times when I'll hear a song and I'll have like three or four names pop in my head. You know what I mean? And like that's just indicative that like it's all fucking people make the same fucking music. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
kind of is.
Uh,
Yeah, I
Like
guess I never
back
thought of
then,
that.
the rock bands, like you knew Leonard Skinner, you knew fucking Black Sabbath, you knew fucking AC/DC, you knew Metallica. Like you didn't have to guess who was making what. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because they all had their own sound. You know what I mean? The same thing with rappers. Like like even like Redman and Method Man, because like Redman's Muddy Waters, that album, I think like that might have been his debut album, but that fool was fucking goaded on that shit. Like now I like, cause one thing I was looking at is like Eminem, like when he like I forgot what line, but he's like it goes Biggie, Pac, whatever, and Reggie. Like he names Redman as one of the goats. You know what I mean? And I
yeah.
was like I never really understood that. I was like, why the fuck is like I never heard Redman mention along Biggie and Pac. Like I hardly anyone does that. And like Eminem
And it's
being a
Eminem.
goat himself,
Yeah,
yeah,
and it's
one
Eminem
of the
saying it.
greatest
So like,
lyricists, yeah.
yeah,
So I was like, let me sit down, and I actually like looked it up on Reddit and shit. And a lot of people were saying Muddy Waters, like Muddy Waters, Muddy Waters. And like that shit is so fucking clean. That is like the quintessential fucking hip hop. Like if I were to show maybe anyone like what hip hop is, I would show them that fucking album. And like Redman and Method Man, they rap a lot together, and like they're from the same place, have the same type of style, but like they do it so differently. Like back then, everyone was so unique, even if they were kind of the same type of hip hop. You know what
come
I
from
mean?
the same exact place, same backgrounds and
Yeah.
stuff. And like you said, two different styles. But now, like you listen to somebody from New York, he sounds nothing like he sounds almost like an Atlanta guy, and an Atlanta
Yeah.
guy sounds like a California guy, and then everybody just kind of has kind of the same style now.
Or you listen to like ASAP, and ASAP. I think ASAP Rocky. I think he sounds a lot like Texas rappers. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like the
for
way
sure.
he kind of makes music. Like I
Yeah,
wouldn't be able to guess that he was from Harlem. Like, well,
yeah,
I guess his accent is, he does have like a New York accent, but like he makes a lot of like Houston sounding music, druggy
yeah.
music. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I guess so. If you guys were to like if we could describe your taste in music in, we'll say, 3 words or less, how would you guys describe it?
Hmm. I don't know. I think, fuck, that's kind of hard. 3 words. That's not that many
Say
words.
5 words, because 3 words is kind of hard, but 5 words, like one, or maybe even just one sentence.
Uh, I think what I try to aim for is passion and artistry. Let me just say that passion and artistry is how I try to like, because I do fuck with like Posty and shit. Like I love his passion. You know what I mean? Like I think he is like one of the most passionate artists out there as far as the way he makes music. Same thing with like The Weeknd and shit. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
his
And then art,
performances.
I just like people who put their all into that shit because you could tell the difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. They leave a piece of themselves on the music that they make. It's
Yeah,
pretty
exactly.
crazy. How about you, Jake? How would you describe it?
I like to look for like lyrics and like creativity,
Yeah, that's
like what you say and like how you say it.
yeah, yeah. Because words are like that's one thing too. I don't think, especially with like hip hop nowadays, like you could barely understand people when they're talking or anything like that. Like it's like the old head take, but it is kind of like true. Like, and then so like you can't resonate with what people are saying. It's weird.
Yeah. I like it. I like maybe it's because hip hop is like my home turf, but like, do you feel like like when I listen to rock and when I listen to like even like pop and shit, like these other like even EDM, like to me it feels like hip hop artists can be lazy and like they could not fucking try. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't hear that. Like to make a fucking screamo song, I'm pretty sure you can't do that shit lazily. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah,
think you had to put your you know your full effort into it to be able to produce that type of music. You know what I mean? And I
Yeah,
just feel like sometimes rappers will make like entire albums of shit like that. It's just lazy. You know what I mean? Like
just to push an
I don't know
album
if
out.
I think lazy is kind of a mean word to say, but like it's not. I don't know. It's not. They make shit because they know they can and they want money, not because they want to put out something quality. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
They're not like, let me just make like a beautiful song because I love making beautiful music and music is everything or something, you know.
They're
Yeah.
not
And
banning on
like,
their music. They're just pushing out music.
but do you guys feel like that? Like, do you guys notice that? Because like I said, like I know like a shit ton of hip hop. Like to me, hip hop. Like I know the ins and outs of it. You know, I really wanted to be a rapper for a while, so like I studied that like that end of it, and like I don't see the same thing. And like you know, I have never been in a fucking rock band and shit, so I don't know. But like that's how I feel. You know, from I guess my experience and my perspective.
I could definitely see that. Like, especially because like they'll even do it where they're like, do you, how good of a verse do you want if I'm featured on a song, right? You pay me
Right.
$10,000. Okay, I'll get on your song, but I ain't gonna fucking write some good shit to it. But like, you pay me, $100,000, and I'll go in and I'll spit you a 16, like that people will remember,
Like sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like,
That's so weird, huh? I don't like that too much. I should
yeah.
just go hard anywhere you can. You know what I mean?
Well, I guess it depends on the person because like, I think Eminem doesn't give a fuck what you pay him. He's gonna go hard on that shit, Or,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. But
Um,
see, that's how the greats are. Because I feel the same way about Jay-Z. I feel the same way about
yeah,
Kendrick, J. Cole. Like these fools, anytime they put, they don't release bullshit. You know what I mean? Like they don't,
yeah,
like their reputation is worth more than money. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, and they're so good at it that you know, that they can't, that it's more beneficial for them to be authentic with it than that, like to
Yeah.
be, it's they're that good that they need to commit all that. But yeah. So anyway, that leads us to what we were doing today. I just wanted to get kind of those ideas out there and see. It was really just a ploy so I can see who the fuck you guys are going to draft because I'm going to take
Mm-hmm.
them before you guys.
Oh
But we're going
fuck
to do a
yeah,
draft
buddy.
of uh of our favorite artists. So basically, the way I thought of it was, we're the head of a record label, and you have access to any artist in any genre of any time era. So even if the artist is dead or living, um, and you go through and you pick your artist draft style. You guys want to do a what is it, serpentine, when we go back and forth?
Yeah, like
First,
first and last, whatever.
yeah, and then last to
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
So we'll do a
I'm down.
serpentine draft. Ose actually has the wheel set up so we can figure out who has the first draft or her first pick of the draft. So
Give me one
I'm
second there.
thinking that sounds pretty fun. You guys got any ideas? Oh, and I also wanted, me and Jake were discussing this. We also want to throw in a producer. So, if you want to pick a producer first, last, who, it's up to you. But have
No,
somebody,
fuck no.
a famous
Okay,
producer.
so here's my thing too. I guess that we gotta classify this is like, are we trying to sell records, or do we want to make great music, or like what's the criteria, and how are we gonna compare them to others? You know what I mean?
So, okay. So I
Great
figure
reference, my
you
opinion.
run your label how you want to run it. If you want record sales, make that part of your argument. My
Yeah,
my look at my label. My label's tight because I'll sell billions of dollars worth of records and all this stuff, and I'll do all this. Whereas maybe Jake is like, well, my guys are all just like the most creative geniuses of all time. Like, you can't make better music than these people, stuff like that. So at the end of the day, though, I'm thinking, well, we're gonna have a graphic. We'll set it up so that by the time the episode airs and all you guys are listening to this, you can go to our Twitter or our Instagram or our TikTok, wherever, and you can see who we drafted and go through and let us know who you guys think had the best team. Or if you want, maybe you can even go in and throw your own team up of who you would be drafting. So
Yeah, and that's
maybe.
any music, any artist, any genre.
Yep. Yeah. Like I was looking at rock bands. I was looking at
Yeah.
So like, if we do
Yeah.
rock bands, do we have to do specific like drummers and fucking like?
no,
No,
I'd say
just that rock
guitarists?
just
band.
it's like like the label, right? You sign AC/DC and you sign J. Cole. Even though it's
No. Oh, okay. It's
so
product, individual products.
exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. So
Okay.
you guys want to get started? Let's do this, huh? I'm excited, man.
I'm taking
All right,
TDE.
house.
You can't take a
Oh,
whole label.
That label is
That's the
sick, bro.
label.
That
Label
sounds
against
like
label.
that sounds like someone did a fucking draft and just put all
Yeah,
these dudes on
that's
one fucking team. Like them foods are sick.
yeah,
You
that's a
could
crazy
become
label.
TDE.
Yeah, could draft all the TD members.
Like that's
Could
just such a
draft.
talented team,
Isn't
bro.
SZA part of TD?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sis is part of it, of course.
Kendrick's not
Well,
on TD no more though, isn't he?
not anymore. I wish.
All
You can still
right,
draft.
let's get this wheel going, dog. Let's start it.
Let's
up.
go.
All right. So Ose is gonna bring up the wheel here for all our podcast listeners.
Hell yeah.
We all have a fair shot at the number one pick, so nothing out of sorts here.
Okay, we ready?
I think we're ready.
Let me send it. There you go. And as always, go to the wheelofnames.com to do this. All right,
Yeah.
here we go. It is your boy with the first
your boy
pick.
gets the number one overall pick.
All right, let's remove it. Let's go. Let's go hands. You're second. I'm third. Okay, let's go.
All right.
And there's our beautiful,
So our draft is going Jake, number one overall, me, Steve, number two overall, and Ose, number three overall. And then in the second round, Ose will go first, I will go second, and Jake will go third.
So you're
and
just always second.
I'm always second.
Okay.
So we will proceed as described. And with the number one overall pick, Jake, who are you taking, man? What you thinking there? Before you pick, what's your thought process here, man?
I'm going for overall just great music.
Okay.
Something that will last forever.
I think that's the point.
Yeah. That's cool. Legacy, huh? Legacy points more than money or anything.
Go with don't go with who I want.
I'm going with Santana.
Oh,
Ooh,
fuck.
that's a good one.
That's insane. That's a great pick. Fuck, I didn't even think about that, fool.
I didn't
That's
either.
my first pick. My first overall, baby. Believe it.
All right. Wow. All right. Jake is going with Legacy there. That's pretty cool. All right. Let me pull up this share screen we got going here.
Fuck, I think you might take who I want. So
Who, me?
no, not you. This fool.
All right. I'm going to go with my first overall pick. Somebody who will bring me lots of record sales, lots of clout, and beautiful music, man. I am going with Abel himself, The Weeknd.
Ah, you bitch ass motherfucker. That's who I want, a dog. Okay.
The Weeknd.
Okay. And now it's my turn.
Oh shit.
Fuck, that is exactly who I was gonna pick too. I was gonna pick The Weeknd. Fuck. All right, well then I think fuck.
I
was
built
gonna
me
wait.
a skateboard and everything, man.
I was gonna wait for me to I was gonna wait to do this later, but I think because I don't think he'll be there next round. But I'm gonna take the one, the only, the Reaper, the notorious B to the I to the G.
Oh wow. All right.
The living embodiment of the boom bap, the hip hop.
The hip to the hop, huh?
All right.
Some good picks, man. Damn. That's
Who's
not
your
how I thought
second?
this was gonna go so far. So after round one, your boy is with Santana. Carlos Santana. At pick number 2, I went with The Weeknd, and Os went with Biggie. All right.
Okay.
So O starts us off on this next round. Who you got there, Osman?
I mean, a lot of people think this is better than whatever, but since I can't have the weekend, I'll have his inspiration. Give me Mike Jack, baby.
There you go. Ah, that's a good pick. Is it AEL or EAL?
I think it's MICHAEL. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Michael
so.
Jackson from Gary, Indiana.
That's a great pick, man. Damn,
Fuck
Biggie and
you.
Michael Jackson making songs together. That should be tight.
That should
all
be
I'm saying.
hard.
That'd be
That's
sick.
All
Dude.
right,
pretty dope.
Steve, what's your second pick?
Oh, I get number 2. Okay.
Fuck.
With my second pick, I got a singer. And you can go on damn near anything. I want my roster kind of to have like some good versatility. Some singing, some rapping, just like good artistry all around. So I'm kind of torn between 3 people right now. Man, I'm just gonna
Tell
go.
me who they are. You pick one, and I'll pick the other 2.
I actually think you are gonna pick the next person or one of these people. So that's why I'm like considering him, but I don't know. I think I'll let you have him. Them, they.
Them, they, unknown.
All right.
TDA.
I am gonna actually.
TDA.
Fuck, I didn't even see that. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get my producer right now before
Okay.
anybody else does. But he's
Dre.
also a rapper, and his name is Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
I fucking hate you, motherfucker.
I knew that would go quick too. I was like, yeah, Dre's going next.
I was
Probably.
trying. I wanted Dre.
I
But
got
watch,
my producer,
I
and he
think
can rap a little bit.
my producer's gonna be sick. Watch. I'm not gonna pick into the very end, but I'll show you guys. You guys are like,
Alright.
oh.
Oh.
All right, who
Alright.
you got there? Yeah, boy.
Okay, let's see. This should throw a wrench in my plan,
Are you
but
gonna have people rapping over Santana fucking guitar solos and shit?
You can put anything
No.
with Santana, bro. I think.
Yeah.
he's gonna have his guitar solos, dog. That's all.
Just every song that comes out of your label just finishes with a Santana solo.
Like, bro, when Jay-Z made that song with Kravitz, that shit was
Yeah.
sick. That was sick.
Yep.
Like hip hop and like just what kind of music is that? Like that guitar shit like that.
Kravitz is kind of his own genre, man.
Yeah. Same thing with Santana. I don't like. I guess it's oldies, right? It's like old fucking oldies a little bit.
Yeah, a
But
little
like
bit.
those guitar soloist people like them, they make some shit. Those are fucking artists as fuck.
Yeah, that's crazy to be able to just freestyle like beautiful guitar riffs. That's
Because
nuts.
who is it? Like Kravitz, Hendrix. Did Hendrix play guitar?
Yeah. Jimi Hendrix, considered the greatest by most people, probably.
That's sick.
All right, you boy. You're deep in thought there, ain't you? Ain't you, boy?
Hurry the fuck up.
Hey man, fuck you. All right, I'm getting.
Hard up. I don't want to
Yeah.
give up people that I think you guys are gonna take, and then I'm like, I want to build.
The thing that sucks is we only get 6 picks or 5 artists and 1 producer. That's
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah.
We're gonna
I
lose
think
to
I'm
get
gonna
one.
go with. Let's see.
Hurry up, motherfucker.
I'm gonna take Diplo.
Oh, okay.
Diplo. Wow. Okay.
So that's
as
his
a
producer, right?
spot. Yeah.
Okay.
That's cool. All right. That's a good pick. I didn't even think of that. I'm going outside the
Yeah,
box.
Diplo's tight. Diplo has some good shit, man.
All
Alright,
right.
so-
Damn, I didn't expect everybody to start picking or anybody else to pick a producer so early.
And then I'm taking Selena.
Oh shit!
Oh, okay, Jake. Damn.
That fool's creating Mexican excellence over there. That like there's a lot of that's flavor over there. That shit.
That's
There ain't no
flavor.
stale food over there.
Oh,
It's just
that shit's spicy and shit.
That
Label
shit's
is
spicy,
spicy.
baby.
Damn. All right. Wow.
Actually, good music right there.
That is. That's really good music. Here.
Fuck.
I know. That's I'm like I'm sitting here looking at my list. I'm like, damn, I'm so fucking basic. I'm just like,
So you're next.
yeah.
Okay.
All right. I got my singer. I got my producer, and kind of a rapper. But I'm gonna get somebody who can write him some good bars. They have some good chemistry together. And
Oh
he might
fuck.
be considered the greatest of all time right now. He might be. I'm gonna take Kendrick Lamar.
Oh
Oh
fuck.
fuck!
That was my next pick too, baby. Oh god damn. Kendrick, Dre, and The Weeknd. That's all you need. That's all you need.
Yeah,
That's black
You're,
excellence right there.
that's just fucking excellence in general. No matter what color you paint them
That's
motherfuckers,
musical
dog.
excellence.
yeah.
That's fucking beauty personified. All right, my pick.
Yep. We got Os up with the third pick in the third round.
So I think, I mean, he had this group, I should say, has performed very well with one of these artists. So I think I'm gonna have to take this, and I don't know if this might shoot me in the foot later, but it's a hometown pick for me. I'm going with Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Mm.
All right.
Mike Jack and Bone Thugs. Imagine that. That would be sick.
Oh,
That would be
yeah.
That's
sick.
good.
And Bone Thugs could just kind of rap with anyone. You know what I mean? Like they're famous
Yeah.
features.
Yeah. And then you get 4 for the price of 1. 5 for the
That's
price
sick.
of 1. Yeah.
That is sick.
Because then you could
All right.
even have like a fucking Crazy Bone and Michael Jackson song, and then a Busy Bone and Michael Jackson song. That'd be totally different, you know?
Or Mike Jack, Biggie, and Bone Thugs on one
Yeah.
song. You know what I mean? That'd be sick.
That would be
All right,
tight.
my next one.
Yep. So Os has the first pick in round 4, and he has yet to get a producer yet. Are you saving that for last?
Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna save this for a later pick.
Yeah, that's true. We already got ours, so
Yeah. All right. So let me see. I need some vibes. I need some vibes up in here. So I'm gonna go with the late, the great. Fuck. I don't know if I want to do this.
Do it. Mother effer.
All right. Just cause I think I don't know. I love this motherfucker, and he. Give me Mac Miller.
Oh, okay.
Good one.
Man, he would be so fucking sick with Bone Thugs. And
Tell
even
me
like
not,
a Michael
boo.
Jackson produced song, like you got
Yeah.
Michael Jackson singing on a hook for him or something. Oh, that'd be beautiful.
Mac Miller makes
Wow.
he makes sick ass music.
That's a
bro.
great pick for you, especially like I just love how he fits on your fucking label because he's
Yeah.
just so versatile too. Like he kind of will tie everything together. He's new age too. Like a lot of your picks are
He could do all that shit.
Like, oh yeah, that's beautiful. That's yeah. Rest in peace, man. Mac Miller.
Yeah,
All
rest in
right.
peace, Mac Miller, man.
That's a good pick. I like that. All right, fuck. With my 4th pick, man, I got some fucking people on here I can go with. I kind of feel like, yeah, I think that's going to work pretty good, I think. All right. I think with my 4th pick, I'm going to go with rest in peace, young man, XXX Tentacion.
Oh, that's a beautiful pick, man. God damn, like that fool is sick too. Imagine him on a Dre beat, bro.
Yeah.
That would be sick. Like that fool would eat that shit alive. Damn, and like even like like if him and Kendrick hopped on a song, him and The Weeknd hopped on a song, like that shit would be sick.
That'd
Like,
be tight.
I think
and
just like
he makes
his
rock
style,
and shit.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is like his style, I think, can fit with all these guys, and like they all can play off of each other, you know, real well. But they also are great individual artists, where like, you know, they can make their own stuff too.
That's sick, man. That's a great pick, man.
All right, Jakey, you wrap up the 4th round for us, sir. What you got? What you think? Are you going with? Let me guess. You're gonna draft Frida, or no? Jennifer Lopez. Oh no, she's Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican. Frida Kahlo.
Mexicans. Who's a yeah?
Bad Bunny.
Yeah, there you go, Bad Bunny.
Not
Oh,
Bad Bunny
yeah,
got
that's a
canceled.
fucking good pick, actually.
He's canceled now, I guess.
Oh yeah, huh?
I don't know.
He's
I don't
way
get
into
into
that.
politics, man.
Where to go? Yeah.
There's actually somebody I'm surprised you haven't picked yet.
Post Malone.
Oh fuck.
Ah, fuck.
That's who I wanted to a little
I
bit.
did
Oh
too.
fuck. For me, he would have been like a sixth man. I think. Like I was kind of thinking about, it, like he's probably on the outside looking in, as far as what I think. But like he's sick. Post Malone is sick.
I was thinking about him and X. Those were the two I was kind of
I was
debating.
thinking about him and Mac, bro. I think him and Mac would make some great music together, man.
Yeah, they would. I'm surprised they didn't. That'd be
Huh,
fucking.
it seems like they would, huh? It seems like that would be like just a natural pairing.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Jakey. Let's start us off on round 5 there, sir.
All right, starting off round 5.
How you feeling there? What you thinking? How many?
I think it would fit good with everybody else.
Because if you don't pick him, I'm gonna pick him.
Yeah, fuck.
And if I don't, Osis.
I don't know. I think I'm thinking on outside the box here a little bit on this next pick.
Hmm.
We are all deep within contemplation. As the serene waters of tranquility wash over us. Are these husks we call men.
Yeah.
Hurry the fuck up.
Pick 5 starts off. I think I'm gonna take it this way. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna see how it's feeling. Frank Sinatra.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
That's sick.
That's tight as fuck. That's make some
Alright.
crazy ass music, dog. That shit's about to be nuts.
Who you got?
It's
Fool?
just about to be amazing, dog. Anyone else can make a
crazy.
song with anyone. I
I
think.
can't even imagine Frank Sinatra like singing with Selena on
That
a
would be
fucking
insane, huh?
Santana fucking guitar or something. That's nuts.
With a
Or even
solo at
Post
the end.
Malone.
And Post Malone, huh? Oh man. This is about
See,
to be
Po-
tight. Like if
They
people
could do
really
a My Way remix.
Huh?
A My Way.
If Post Malone, like Post Malone can make music with anyone, so I think I don't know, that was sick. That's a great pick, I
Yeah.
think. And Frank Sinatra is classic. I need to listen to Sinatra. I don't think I listened to any Sinatra.
I'm surprised nobody's taken a band yet.
I know. I just want. That's what I'm saying. Like 6 people. Oh fuck! I wish I could choose a lot of people.
We
Yeah.
could do it at round 2.
But like for me, it's like a fence. Like I picked my first pick, and then I'm kind of just going everything off of Biggie. I think. Yeah.
Extend your branch, dog.
Man.
Because I'm trying to build a label, I guess.
Mind.
Yeah. I'm trying to get a label going here too. Like a full on. Fuck. And with that said, man, I might fucking. I think I might do this.
Do it.
I'm gonna go with Grandson.
Who the fuck is Grandson?
It's a band.
Are they sick?
Probably my favorite band.
What's the name of their stuff there? Or like what's their like what's a song or an album? Because I'm down. I'm gonna listen to some more shit like that.
Remember the song I sent you, or I gave you for the Halloween party, with it was on Suicide Squad. The Rain or something, I think it's called.
I don't know. I'll check it out though. Because
Yeah.
that shit's sick. I like shit like that.
Yeah, they make really cool, like they make good rock music. It's unique. So it's a little bit like I don't know how to describe it. You just gotta listen to it. But yeah, so I went with the rock band of this age.
That's sick.
I was actually
good.
I was thinking I might pick the Beatles just because but I was like, nah, because I'm not like a huge Beatles fan.
Yeah.
In itself. So like I want this to be kind of my shit. So I was like, I'll just go with Grandson.
We're ending round 5 there with Young Man.
My next pick is gonna be like that too. Oh, my pick is gonna be I don't know. To me, this is my favorite band, and I think this band would actually fit in well with I think everyone here. So I'm going Corn, man. Give me Corn.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
I like it. All right. So, um, before we do our last pick, do you guys mind if we take a quick break?
Let's go, man.
All right, because I got to use the bathroom. So we'll go. We'll be back here in a quick minute, there, folks. Have patience, with us, please. Please, for the love of God, have patience for us. Enjoy the commercial of me telling you about Lurk Designs. It's fucking
enjoy your piss.
Yeah, and I'll enjoy my piss while you guys watch that. Enjoy
yourself.
Bye.
All right.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm sorry for interrupting the broadcast, but I had to get your quick attention, all right? I got a homie. He makes these wonderful shirts. If you like this shirt I got going on, Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray as the White Man Can't Jump cover. When I saw this, I was like, I got to have that. So to get yours, you got to go to Lurk Designs, all right? That's lurkdesigns.bigcartel.com. Check out some of his work, man. I'm telling you, he makes the best graphics. And on top of that, the T-shirts are super comfortable. They're a great fit. Go check him out right now. I'm telling you. As soon as you're done with this podcast, go get you some Lurk, man, because you ain't right without it. Welcome back to segment 2. Sorry we couldn't finish the draft before I had to piss, but you know, the body tells you gotta do something. You gotta go do it, man. You gotta listen to the body, and you know, I'm not about to get a fucking kidney stone or what are they called? Because you guys are just fucking impatient and can't wait 30 more seconds to see a fucking commercial while I go and take a leak and we get this pick before we get this pick done. All right.
Yeah. Listen to Lurk Designs.
Huh. Yeah.
Get you some.
Go buy Lurk Designs right now.
Yeah. At lurkdesigns.bigcartel.com.
All
right. So yeah, we're on pick 6, but just a little recap for all our folks that we love and adore so much. Jake started off this draft, this insane draft, with the pick of Carlos Santana. I went with the second overall pick and got the Weeknd. Ose, with his first overall pick, went with Biggie Smalls, Notorious B.I.G. Oseman had the first pick in the second round, and he picked Michael Jackson. Great pick. Yeah, I had the second pick in the second round, and I went with Dr. Dre. Your boy went with a producer in his second pick and got Diplo. Third round went Selena, then followed by Kendrick Lamar, and then Bone Thugs and Harmony for Ose. Ose started off the fourth round with Mac Miller. I picked XXX Tentacion. Jake picked Post Malone. In the last round before the break, your boy picked Frank Sinatra. I went with Grandson, and Ose went with Korn. So,
yes.
Great label so far.
Excellent.
Ose
baby.
started us off here in the 6th round. He hasn't picked his producer, I don't think, yet. So I'm guessing that's going to be his pick.
Fuck. So, oh, God. And so I have 2 producers that is going to change the face of my label. Okay. And I'm comfortable with sharing those because, you guys already picked your producers. But between my producers, I either want Rick Rubin or now I think because Rick Rubin doesn't just make, beats or whatever. He makes music he makes orchestra music. He makes, rock music, hip hop music. Like he is, he's worked with some of the greatest artists to ever live. You know what I mean? And he would know how to use every single one of these people to the fullest of their, to their totality. And then my other pick, just because I get a 2-for-1, and I think he'd be sick with all these people, is Kanye. So and Kanye is the artist himself, the future president, maybe. You know what I mean? The polar bear, as we call him, the bipolar bear. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think who I want is. Fuck.
All the anticipation kills me, man.
Give me Rick Rubin, man. Give me Rick Rubin.
That's a great pick.
It's just fuck Kanye. I don't want
Is this spelled like
the
Ruben's name?
beef. I know it's Rubin. I think
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That looked better.
And I think he is just, he would be able
That's
to
a great
use
pick.
everyone on my team like crazy, like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He'll be able to throw some corn stuff behind a Mac Miller song.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a great pick. That's a good tire together, man.
Like I honestly think Rick Rubin is probably the only man to ever exist that could probably work with everyone. Like anyone and anyone that makes music, he'll be able to help them or give them a pointer or.
Yeah, that's true. That's that I like your picks because like they're all like, to me your label is so vast and like so different from each other, but like you
There's cohesion a little bit.
tie them together.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And that's kind of what I wanted to do. I mean, I wanted to create just, give my artists kind of the the help and the support they need to just create their best art. You know what I mean? And I feel like the people around them would be able to do that. You know what I mean?
They can go anywhere with it. Like if I feel like a little more rock and roll vibe, I can hit up Korn. If I want, some true hip hop, I'll just hit up Big.
Like I think in Korn, the reason why I chose Korn too is because Korn does have like a hip hop. Like they were, they worked with like who them Franchise Boys. They worked with who else? Like I don't know. They worked with hip hop artists. You know what I mean? Like they were kind of like a bridge back in the day between hip hop and fucking. And so I think I think they'd be able to work with like Bone Thugs. I think they would be able to make sick music together. I think Mac might be all right. Them and Michael Jackson, like they actually did sample like like they did covers of Michael Jackson songs and shit.
Yeah, especially if you have Rick Rubin in the room putting it all together.
Yeah, exactly.
The architect with all these insane pieces that you can put together. That's cool.
Like the one that I didn't like. Well, the personal pick for me was Bone Thugs. I mean, I think Bone Thugs makes great music. But I don't know. I think that was the one I was kind of the most iffy about.
I think that one is probably even like because they're so versatile and because they're so unique too. Like they don't sound like anybody else on your label.
Yeah, exactly. And they've worked with these people. Like they've done shit with Michael Jackson, like doing Michael Jackson samples and all that kind of shit. They worked with Biggie. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a proven concept.
Yeah, and also I wanted people to be able to like vibe to my music and get high and get drunk to it and party with it and also be inspired. And I don't know. I think that was kind of just like my label, the label I want to create, and I'm very happy with it. I like my label.
I like it too, man. I like it a lot. You guys are have very formidable fucking, what do you call it? I got to go with a pick here. This is hard, man. This is hard. So I was thinking about Kanye West as well, man.
Oh yeah, as the producer.
Well, I could use Dr. Dre or Kanye as the producer,
Yeah.
And kind of be able to use them to work together to make.
That's sick. You're about to do the greatness, huh?
I was also thinking Belly is one of my favorite artists
bro.
ever.
I consider that too, bro. I consider Belly too.
Belly is
that was sick.
To have his rapping with Kendrick Lamar would be sick. His singing is already good with The Weeknd. It's already a proven thing.
Yeah.
And
imagine Belly on a Dre beat, bro. Like if they made like a whole album together, that shit would be insane.
And the other one I'm considering is Tory Lanez. It's just his versatility and like, kind of the same thing. His singing and his and like his, I think to me, I kind of would like him a little bit more just because like I need somebody who can make more radio-ish songs, I guess, more poppy and like fun and I guess like summer vibes type music and stuff. A lot of
he makes a lot of good music, bro. Like you could have him do anything. He could do anything you need him to do. He's versatile as fuck.
Yeah, those are the three I'm kind of choosing between.
Those are great considerations, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Tory Lanez, man. That's gonna be my last pick.
Oh, that's sick.
Oh, that's a good label there, son.
I think you have a great label too, man. I think like you do have like the greatest of all times on your fucking label, like fucking
Mhm.
The Weeknd, Drake, Kenny, and then I think like even X. I think X is up there too. I think he's the best of this younger generation. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like I think if he was still around, bro, I think he
kind of.
would be pushing towards that goat conversation. You know what I mean?
I kind of wanted to. I'm kind of a more leaning newer stuff, just because I do kind of feel like some older people wouldn't necessarily be great these times.
I
Um,
do see that a little bit too. I understand that. That is
so
that.
it kind of made me hesitant to pick older people. Like even Dr. Dre was like to me, I was like, I don't know if he would like. But I just have such a belief that Dr. Dre is such a good producer that I think if he wanted to, he can make music how it is now and be good with all these artists.
And and like a good producer, I think specializes in using their talent. You know what I mean, and making art with who they're making their art for. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, and I think Dr. Dre is perfect at that, man. Like, look at like he makes superstars. He makes people like Eminem and fucking 50 Cent and Snoop Dogg and shit.
the
Like,
game.
so some of the people we consider the goats all came up under Dr. Dre. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
Dr. Dre is the reason why they're where they're at.
Tupac went to a whole other level when he joined Death Row and
Yep.
started rapping with Dre and stuff. To me, I feel just Dr. Dre is my favorite, and I think he's the best producer I've ever heard. Like to be able to make
He's
the
sick.
music he made beforehand, before it was computer and digital and stuff like that, and he was doing it on fucking NPCs and stuff like that, and like using samples. Like he was the only one I know that like had bass in his songs before 808s were a thing, and his melodies and everything, like dun, 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 the piano thing from
Yeah.
that's just like such a notorious fucking piece.
Everything he does, fool. Everything he does is classic, and like you said, like I don't know, he's just super sick, bro. I think that's a great pick. I think Dr. Dre is sick. I mean, there's a reason why he was the first hip hop billionaire. You know what I mean? Like he mastered this shit.
Yeah.
So I think Grandson is kind of the out there pick a little bit, but I think if people go and listen to Grandson, they'll be like, "Oh, okay, that makes sense." Because like they are, you could tell they have hip hop influence and stuff like that too. But like,
That is sick.
I wanted some rock, and that's my favorite version of rock is Grandson.
Like bro, like I was thinking that too. I was actually considering Rage Against the Machine too on my team instead of Corn,
Yeah, that's a good one.
just because of that reason. You know what I mean? Like a Mexican kid and a bunch of black kids that wanted to make a rock band. You know what I mean? And like it has like that Public Enemy type of feel and shit. Like I think that would have been sick.
Yeah. All right, Jakey, you got your last pick there, sir. What you thinking, man? How you feeling?
Thinking all kinds of stuff.
So,
Uh,
Diplo, Selena, Post Malone, Frank
Mhm.
Sinatra.
I don't know if I should go with the band or a single person.
I
Who are you
feel like
considering, man?
I feel like the way me and Os went about it, we picked a couple guys who, with our last pick, that kind of tie a lot of stuff together. I think you
Yeah,
could use somebody who could really tie all these together.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking
like
like
They're all so
Nirvana,
different. What's that?
either like Nirvana or
oh, that would be sick.
That's a great fucking pick.
Post Malone and Nirvana song, dog. Like that
That's
should be
fucking
insane.
nuts.
or
That would be
Nipsey
insane.
Hussle.
Or even like just Santana and Kurt Cobain. Like a Santana Kurt Cobain song would be sick.
Wow, that would be so tight.
Huh. Wouldn't that should be sick? Yeah, Nipsey's cool. I'm down with Nipsey.
Yeah,
Or
Nipsey. I had him on my big board too. I was considering him at the end, but yeah,
Just for the pure inspiration that man
yeah, I
is,
think I'm
you know
just
what I
gonna go
mean?
for Nirvana.
That's sick.
that's a great pick, man. I can't believe
That's
they
sick.
actually went this far.
I know I should have picked them.
Yeah.
They're sick, bro. They're sick as fuck.
Wow. Look at that.
That's a great pick.
That's a great pick, man. I think fuck,
That's beautiful. We all have beautiful
worldwide,
fucking
dude. If this was
labels.
like real shit, and we were like trying to do worldwide sales, I think you would absolutely fucking kill us.
Fuck yeah.
Like Sinatra
Yeah.
is like one of
Okay.
the most famous people ever. Nirvana is like one of the most famous bands ever.
Same thing with Selena. Selena's like fucking.
Diplo, like those are worldwide names, you know.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Post
Yeah,
Malone,
I think our
Okay,
we
well,
kind of targeted just kind of the demographic that we are. You know what I mean with our music,
yeah,
Steve. But I think everyone would listen to that shit. You have
right.
fucking old people listening to that shit. You have young people listening to that shit.
Yeah, that's
You
what
know
I'm
what I mean?
saying. I hit everybody everywhere.
Yeah, your demographic is huge.
Yeah.
Trying to make an impact, dog. Trying to make that shit everlasting.
That's like what was your what was your I guess your thought process behind your picks?
It was just kind of basing off of Santana and Selena. That's who I was originally hoping nobody would pick, and I was hoping to get Dr. Dre, but Diplo was my second.
We're misogynist fucks. We didn't choose women. No, but like
Oh, that's true.
one of my honorable mentions is Lauryn Hill. Like I wanted to pick Lauryn Hill. I wish I could.
Yeah,
If I had one more pick, that's probably who would be on my
If I
team.
had
Would
an
be Lauryn
honorable
Hill.
pick, it was gonna be Prince.
Yeah, I was thinking Prince too. That would have been sick.
yeah. Didn't even think of Prince, man.
Or like even like I don't know. I think Rihanna would be tight too. I'd love to have Rihanna on my team.
Yeah, that would be tight, man. Yeah. So I like these, man. These came out a lot better than I thought they were going to.
Aretha Franklin, dog.
That would
Like
be sick. Something like
first
that.
of all, I didn't think I was gonna get all these people that I picked, and I didn't think that even if I did, they were gonna be like I didn't think like I thought if I picked all the people I would like have a way better roster than your guys's, but I don't.
That's what I'm saying. There's so much talent out there, bro. Like music is such a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah,
I mean, and you can make, so many cases for so many different people for, what they do, man. Cause like I was even thinking, bro, like, even like, Tim McGraw and shit, like even in the country world, bro, there's a lot of people like that we didn't, like we didn't choose like Luke Combs and shit. Like there's so much good like country music. I was thinking like Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash would be sick.
Yeah.
Johnny Cash. There's some good, like, I mean, like I said, the Beatles.
Stevie Wonder.
Picked Stevie Wonder. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Billy Joel.
I was even thinking like DMX, bro. Like, and we don't have. Well,
DMX.
we have Dr. Dre and Kendrick, but
Mariah
like we have no
Carey.
one from like old school gangster rap either, man. Like that'd be sick to have someone like that on there too.
Yeah.
Like I don't know who. Like maybe Snoop Dogg. I don't know, or Ice Cube.
Tupac. Nobody picked
Eazy-E.
Tupac.
Tupac, of course. The fucking or Easy would be tight to have on a fucking label.
Yeah.
You should have picked NBA or NWA with Dr. Dre.
Oh yeah, that would have been tight.
But he wasn't a super producer, I don't think, back then like he was now. You know
yeah.
what I mean?
If you guys would you guys trade anybody on your team?
Oh, we were talking about this.
I was telling Jake I was gonna trade you Bone Thugs and Harmony and Mac Miller for the weekend.
No.
I know that's
The
kind of
Weeknd
hard
was
to
my
do.
first pick. That's kind of who I built my shit around too.
The Weekend is so sick, bro. Like just because I would want to hear a Michael Jackson in the Weekend song, that would be fucking sick.
That'd be tight.
Oh yeah. There's no reason we couldn't cross pollinate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some features. Yeah.
All of us could dip our toes in the pool. You feel?
Yeah. I feel that. Oh, you want to borrow the Weekend for the weekend?
Like who else? Like I was thinking about Black Sabbath too. Like I really like Black Sabbath. Like Ozzy is so sick. He makes such like his voice is so unique. You know what I mean?
Poison.
Or even like I was thinking about Red Hot Chili Peppers would be sick. Like I actually think Red Hot Chili Peppers would be sick on your team, Steve.
Yeah, that's
like
true.
With Dre and Kendrick. Like imagine if they made like a California song. That should be fucking sick.
That should really go hard. Yeah. Red Hot Chili Peppers is one of my favorite bands of all time too. Like that's the first band I ever like listened to growing up because my uncle was like a huge Red Hot Chili Peppers fan. So like
Guns N' Roses.
I was a kid just growing up listening. I knew like all their songs and shit when I was little.
Guns N' Roses would be sick.
Guns N' Roses would be tight.
Or like,
are there any artists you were surprised nobody picked? Like
Tupac.
You're like,
that's surprising. I think us.
The Beatles or AC/DC. I was surprised.
I think Beatles. I was surprised.
I think no one, none of us. I think like just because I know who we are, I'm not surprised that we didn't pick Tupac. But I think a lot of people would have probably picked Tupac on
Yeah,
their teams.
yeah, for sure. I mean, artistry wise, like he can make music with all these people.
Yeah,
Every
he
one of them.
can. He can. And I think if he was around nowadays, he'd be more like a triple X. I don't think he would just make
Yeah,
gangster hip hop. I
that's
think
what,
he'd make
that's
everything. You know
that's
what
who
I
I was
mean?
gonna compare him to too. I feel like X is kind of the new version of him.
Like it's kind of good. Like I do think hip hop, or not hip hop, but music itself nowadays. I think just because though there is no genres, I think this is the place to make the best art. I think of all time is nowadays. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah,
think if we took someone like Tupac, I think if we put him now, I think that's when we would have seen his best. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. I could see that. That'd be crazy
I
to
mean,
have
and even
with like these new producers and new ways to make music and stuff like
like
that. New
I think
artists.
his artistry would have like he would have been able to fill the big ass vast gap that is now all music. It's just a big ass fucking container of that you could fit in. You know what I mean? He didn't
Yeah,
just have to be a gangster rapper. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. Shout out Tupac. Shout out Nipsey Hussle, man.
Yeah.
Um, sorry,
Who
you guys
else?
didn't make the list.
But the music is so fucking cool, man. I love it. And like,
Yeah,
there's even people that just make one song that lasts forever. You know what I mean?
yeah, like that.
Oh, you know who else we forgot? Bob Marley, dog. We
Bob
can't
Oh,
fucking got Bob
Marley.
Marley.
that's yeah. Rest in
That would have
peace,
been
Uh,
Bob Marley.
sick. Imagine a Bob Marley and fucking Santana song. That would be
that would
insane.
be hard.
I'll get high as fuck to that. That
Drop
would
some
probably make
dabs.
me. That should make me do acid again, probably. If that
Yeah.
shit's real.
A little
Bob
Selena
Marley's
in there.
just dropped. Let's go get some seeds.
Let's go get some. Yeah, let's go get some Lucy and just float. You know what I mean?
Selena does the hook.
Yeah,
Just drift through life at that point. You know what I mean?
That's
it's fine.
crazy,
Or
dog.
like DMX. I was considering DMX.
Yeah, I had DMX on my list too.
That pure energy. That's all that man was. You know what I mean?
I went on a day working, um, just listening to DMX all day, and like you forget how many songs that fool had. That fool had so many good
Sick.
songs. Like I listened to him all day. I was like surprised. I was like, damn, I really listened to this fool all day and like did not get tired of it.
And like I don't think like his albums are sick. All his beginning albums, his first 3 or 4 albums, are fucking classics. Every single one of them. You know what I mean? That man didn't miss for a long ass time.
Oh, Adele. I was actually kind of like kind of
She has a
considering
good
her.
voice.
She's like she has a beautiful voice and like you could put her on anything. But when I got the weekend, I was like, I got my singer.
How do you guys feel about Beyonce? Because I don't know
Also,
if
I was
I
gonna
feel
say
like that.
Beyonce could
I
have
feel like
might have
she's
been
not
better.
as good as everybody thinks. Like
I don't think so either.
I don't really get it. I just don't get it.
I don't agree with her. Like I guess her reputation either. I mean, no, I'm sure she does a lot of cool shit, but I
Yeah.
don't know. Like to me, I think Rihanna is a lot better than Beyonce. To
What
me, I
about
think
Mariah
Rihanna is the
Carey?
best one. Oh, her
She's
too,
one of the greatest voices of all time, man.
and like Alicia Keys, bro. It'd be dope to
Alicia
have Alicia
Keys. I forgot
Keys.
about Alicia Keys.
Yeah.
Alicia Keys be making some motherfucking music.
You know who has a good voice too? But I don't. I mean, I wouldn't pick her, but like she has a very good voice. Is Keisha Cole. She
Oh
has
yeah,
like
she was sick.
a very powerful, soulful voice.
I thought she was the next one up back then. I
Yeah,
thought she was gonna be like the next Beyonce shit. You know
I
what I
did
mean?
too. I had
She's sick.
That would have been
Baby Keem on my list too. I was thinking about
Baby Keem.
him.
Baby Keem makes some good ass music, bro.
He makes good ass music.
And of course, I had
J. Cole.
Schoolboy Q, man.
Nobody
Yeah,
picked
J
J.
Cole.
Cole.
I was considering J Cole.
or Schoolboy Q or
I would just choose Q because
Example,
I honestly think Q is the best Crip rapper of all time. There's
Yeah.
not
Nipsey.
Crips can't rap that well. Oh yeah, I guess Nipsey too. Yeah, but like even Nipsey wasn't like a great rapper. I don't think. Like I don't think he was like lyrically like a heavy rapper.
No, he was
Eminem.
like you said, he's an inspirational dude. Just
Yeah,
the stuff he talks about is like that shit makes you want to go hustle and shit.
and he's not lying. Like anything he says, he's not lying about it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And same thing. I
Pop
guess that's the
Smoke.
same with Q. Like Q's not the best rapper, but like everything he says, he's not lying. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
And some of the shit he says is like it's simple. I love when rappers have like simple stuff like that, but they just like
Yeah.
you're like, I never thought of that. That's fucking tight. Like that's a cool thing to say.
And he makes music that you're supposed to like dance to. Like he makes real high energy type of music. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
like Groovy Crips. He's like, yeah, like Hoover Crips are they're like break dancers and shit back in the day, and fucking that kind of shit.
Travis Scott. No way.
Oh
Scott.
fuck.
Travis Scott.
You know who I thought you were gonna pick, Drake? Jakey. I thought you were gonna pick Drake.
Oh,
No,
yeah?
fuck
I thought you
no.
were gonna pick him.
He didn't fit in
I
with
was-
anybody.
I
I
was
didn't
considering
think.
him.
I think Drake could fit in with anyone. I think he could probably actually
That's
fit on
what I'm
any
saying,
one of our teams.
And he's
He's
like the face of hip hop for like the past 10 years, and like he sings, he raps, he does like all that stuff. Like, and he's one of the most famous people
I was
ever.
thinking Elvis
Elvis. Oh
along the
shit.
line.
Wow.
Man,
Just
there's
get
so many good
that
artists.
pop going, just to get that sway going.
Oh, another one I was considering, bro, is Lil Wayne. I think Lil Wayne would be tight to have.
Oh yeah, Lil Wayne would be fucking tight with all these people too.
Huh.
Yeah, that'd be tight.
He's also like one of those timeless type of talents, I think.
Yeah.
Cause before I used to think like I don't know, he was just like down south hip hop, you know what I mean? But then when
Yeah.
he started making like that shit with like Robin Thicke and like he could really get into his bag when it comes to like that type of shit too. Like
Mirror
rock
is like one
shit.
of the fucking sickest
Mirror.
songs ever.
Fuck, I'm gonna go bump that shit after this podcast.
Willie Nelson.
Oh, just smoke some weed with that guy.
Jake's in his bag.
That'd be sick. Or like Queen. I think Queen would be tight.
Oh,
Freddie
yeah.
Mercury's voice is insane, bro.
Mm-hmm. Or Elton John.
John Denver.
John Denver. That'd be sick. Or like, what about U2? I think U2 makes pretty good music. Or the Kings of Leon or whatever. Have you ever heard them? They're sick.
Yeah. What AWOL Nation in them?
AWOL Nation, huh? Say it.
Gorilla.
Oh, Labyrinth.
Glorilla. Kodak. I'll put Kodak on there.
Little Kodak bit.
The Finesse Kid.
That was funny.
Project Baby. Yeah. Or like, you know who else? I might get canceled for this by our people, man. But you know, I'm gonna say fuck Lil Boosie. I don't like his
I
music.
fucking dare you.
Do you like his music?
No.
Like I
No,
tried
listen to
listening to him too, because there's so many people that are like he's the goat and shit, and I can't I don't feel that way at all. In fact, I kind of feel the opposite every time I listen to him. To me, he's like Too Short. Like I know Too Short, legend and all this shit, West Coast for life and shit, West Side, you know what I mean? But like fucking that fool sucks at making music.
Yeah.
I told that to Crooked Eye on Twitter, bro, and he's like, "What?" Like he was like he responded to me. He's like, "That's fucking wild." It's like that fool fucking sucks. And like Crooked Eye is such a great rapper. Like I might actually, like to me, he might actually be the greatest rapper. Like if I'm really trying to be honest, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I could see that.
Damn.
Definitely make a case, like bar for bar.
Yeah, isn't he so sick? Like, he was in a group with Joe Budden, Royce the 5'9", and Joel Ortiz, and he was the best fucking rapper.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
He was like so good that they were like, Crooked is like he's that.
It was
guy.
like you just unanimous. It was a unanimous fucking thing. You know
That's
what
like
I mean?
fucking Charles Barkley and Bird and Magic and Jordan all joining a team. They're all going to be like Jordan was the best.
Like why doesn't Crooked Eye get his flowers, man? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
I think if he was born like 10 years earlier, he would have been hella popular.
Because like Eminem considers him like one of the best of all time. Like he says he's like the best lyricist he's ever heard and shit. You know what I mean? Like people don't know about him.
A little while earlier when like lyrical hip hop was like real big. Because imagine him around, the early 2000s, and you have like all these East Coast rappers, and then the lyrical era is real big and stuff. And then all of a sudden you have a dude from Long Beach that's just spitting like that. You'd be like, oh,
like
what the fuck? This is crazy. Like,
do you think maybe he's from the wrong coast? Do you think that's what prohibited him? Like he came up on the wrong coast at the wrong time?
Maybe he doesn't get support from Californians as much because of that. Like, because they're more into like vibes and stuff than bars,
Like like gangster hip hop, like, cause he is straight lyrical. Like some of the shit that fool says still melts my brain. Like I had to take a break from that shit. It's like reading the fucking dictionary. I was like, God
Yeah.
damn. It's like I just studied.
Uh-huh.
This motherfucker be teaching me some shit.
You're that one gif of that guy going like this, and there's like all those equations going past his face.
Fuck, music is so beautiful, man. I'm just so grateful we live in a world where music is, as big as it is.
We
Man.
have all these great artists and stuff, huh?
Yeah.
I'm working for an hourly wage. I went to high school, didn't do great. Still, I gotta make more cash. More education is what I'm looking at. When I get a degree, I will make a bigger salary. So now I've got to see which college is right for me. I went on the internet and found Education Connection. I took some free tests to find out my direction. I'm taking my classes online, getting my degree on my own time. Education Connection matched me with the right college for free. Get connected for free with Education Connection. Get connected for free with Education Connection.
Let me ask you guys a question, and maybe we could ask this to the viewers.
Okay.
Like, what is the top song on your playlist right now? Whether it's Spotify, Apple playlist, whatever. Like, what is the
Like, what's at the
like,
top of my playlist, or what do I listen to?
like, what's the newest
What's
song
the
you just
most
added?
most recently added to your playlist right now?
Nasty by Russ.
Russ?
Oh, some Russ. Russ would be sick on a label too.
He would be.
What about you? There, Zamora.
I want people to go look this dude up or this band up, because I found him on TikTok. This fool is sick. Like, and they have like no fans or nothing.
Who is it?
I found this video on TikTok. I was listening to. I was like, damn, this fucking song is tight. And then I looked, and he was like, this song isn't released yet. We need more support before we can release it or something. So that's why I'm like, go listen to this, people. But their name is The Villains.
The Villains.
I don't know what the song is called, but the one I have on my playlist is called Indigo. But this dude, it's like he's almost like the rock version of The Weeknd.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like his voice.
He got the crazy voice.
Yeah,
I love
he
that,
has
man.
a really cool voice. And the song I found on TikTok was like, it's hard, but the one I have called the Indigo, it's like, it's good. It's like really good song too, but like the other one's sick.
Go follow The Villains, man. Is it one
Yeah,
person or is it a band?
I think it's a band. I think the one guy has a name. The guy who sings is like an artist, and then the band is The Villains.
Go follow The Villains, man.
Check them out. What do you got, Evs?
My number one song. Well, it's just because I always listen to this song, but I've never added it to my playlist. It's Mexican Radio by South Park Mexican. Because like I listen to it all the time, bro, but I've never added it to my playlist. Like I just go search it out and then just fucking listen to it.
Yeah.
I was like, might as well just fucking add that shit to my playlist. Fuck it.
Yeah.
But I think the newest song that Lupe just came out with, and Lupe would be sick on the album, but not an album, on a label.
On the label,
But,
yeah. He's one of
Lupe,
the best rappers ever too.
Me too. I think so too. Like like his mind just works so intricately, and he has such a unique way to think of just like human language. You know what I mean?
He has
He's
a beautiful mind.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but Scent Rock. It's called Scent Rock by Lupe, and this song is actually it's very boom bap. It's like it sounds like old school like East Coast shit.
I'll have to look that up. I love me some Lupe. That who's tight.
Me too. And another one that I was thinking about for our labels that no one picked is fucking Mos Def. I think Mos Def would be sick. Like when I think about hip hop, I think Mos Def is one of those people too that is just like synonymous with hip hop. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. He's like on the Mount Rushmore of like just straight hip hop artists.
Of MCs, he's a motherfucking MC.
Yeah.
You remember when we used to rap, man?
Yeah.
My favorite subject was I don't know what I used to rap about. What did we used to rap about? Anything and everything?
Everything. I remember you had a really good bar about obtuse angles though.
I don't remember. Did I?
Yeah.
I don't remember that shit. Hey,
I remember that,
let us know if you guys want us to have a hip hop episode where we bring on like local rappers to freestyle and shit. I think that
That
would
would
be
be cool.
sick. And actually, if we do that, I make my solemn promise to you, Box State. I will dust off the book and fucking write some shit and see if I can. Nah, I freestyle. I'll just freestyle. I'll start doing it again, but I'll freestyle. But Steve, do you want to dust off your rhyme book?
Sure, man. I'll give it a shot.
All right, let's hear some new 2023 King Vision. Sane. Let's hear some Sane.
Just fucking out here trying to be a dad, working at my job.
Working at my job, slob on my knob. You know what I mean?
Having fun with the boys on the pod.
Oh, bars.
Bars.
Are you gonna rap, your boy?
Oh, hell no. That's a negative.
How about you pick beats for us?
That's a nay, huh?
That's a nay. That's a nay, dog. But yeah, I got a couple rapper homies I think that can come on here and spit some shit for some boys. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that sounds fun. Let's do that. That sounds like a good episode.
Yeah, man.
Let's go ahead and we'll use that as the question of the week. Is that cool with you, Jakey? What is your most recent song on your playlist? Right?
Yeah. What's the newest song you added? Yeah, most recent song added to your playlist.
All right. So that sounds good. Thank you everybody for enjoying this with us today. How'd you guys like it? You guys have fun?
I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, that shit was tight.
That's pretty
Music
fun, huh?
is life, bro. I mean, I love music.
Is sick.
Yeah.
Having a conversation about it like this is pretty good because it makes you realize like how important it is.
How blessed we are, you know what I mean? With these fucking people that do this shit.
Yeah, for real. But with that said, Else, you want to take us out of here, man? So we can start.
Sure, man. All right, babies. You know what it is. It's that time of day. Time to tuck yourself in. So, as always, physical health is wealth. Mental health is wealth. Love yourself and love those around you.
Peace out, guys.
Peace.